My peace is priceless, and as such, there are certain things that I do in order to live a peaceful life. After all, who wants to live a chaotic life? I love the calmness over here. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I will be sharing with you some of the top things that I do in order to live a life that is filled with peace. So if you're interested in a video like this, then let's get started. So tip number 1, meditate upon the Lord's word. Apply his word to your life. Now the word of God, it says that he shall supply all our needs according to his riches in glory. So it has helped me to live a life that is filled with peace, knowing that the Lord is going to provide for me. I will not lack anything that is good. In addition to that, I understand that if a door is closed, it is the Lord who has allowed it, and he has something that is better for me. This is a simple practice that a lot of persons overlook, not understanding that the word of God, once you keep your mind upon his word and you put your trust in him, you are going to live a life that is filled with peace. No, we are all human beings, and sometimes we may tend to forget that, listen, the Lord is going to deal with this situation for you. You do not need to fight. You do not need to worry. You do not need to complain. Just pray about it, and the Lord is going to fix it. We all reach a point in our life where sometimes we completely forget. We are just filled with anxiety. We're filled with fear, not realizing that the Lord has already gone ahead to deal with the situation for us. The word, it has helped me to relax and to stay in calmness, knowing that everything is going to work out for my own good, as Romans chapter 8 and verse 28 says. So it helps me to stay calm. It helps me to stay relaxed. And this has helped me on the journey of living a life that is filled with peace, meditating upon his word, trusting in him, knowing that he's gonna direct my path, and knowing that he's making the way for me, even though I do not see a way out. Putting my complete trust in him and knowing that he is in complete control, it has changed my life in so many ways, which includes me living a life that is filled with peace, contentment, joy, and happiness. Another practice that has helped me to live a life that is filled with peace is taking a good night's rest. So you will have persons where if they take 6 hours of sleep, they are perfectly fine. That works for me, but I cannot do so consistently. I need more sleep. And so 7 hours, 8 hours, sometimes 9 hours, depending on the type of work that you have been carrying out during the course of the day, is very good. So for me personally, I realize that if I do not get enough rest, or if I do not get enough sleep, then I will be cranky the following day. I will be easily anxious. I will get angry very easily. And the word of God asks us to cease from anger. And this is something that I'm working on. What I do know is that I try my best to get enough sleep. That's like 7 hours to 8 hours of sleep, and I'm loving every moment of it. It has helped me on this journey of living in peace, and I know for sure that it will help you as well. So practice this and tell me in the comment section, after trying it for about a week, if you getting enough sleep has helped you to live a life that is filled with peace. Let's remember this, it's progression over perfection. None of us here is perfect. We will have time where we slack off, but if we really want to live a life that is filled with peace, we have to be intentional. So I am encouraging you guys to try it and see if it works for you. I know it will, because your rest is extremely important. Put this into practice and you'll see the difference in how peaceful your life will become. Number 3, This is something that has helped me tremendously as it relates to me living a life that is filled with peace, and that is removing myself from toxic situations and also from toxic relationships. So I am becoming better and better at this. I've recently resigned a job because the environment, it was one that is extremely toxic. You have persons who are telling lies unnecessarily, fighting against each other unnecessarily. They are doing all of these things and it will impact your mental health. So what I did was remove myself because I see my health as my wealth. Yes, I would have gotten the money, which is important as well, but I believe that my health is way much more important, and so I removed myself by resigning from that job. As it relates to relationships, I can recall me praying and asking the Lord, remove persons that are just really not adding to my life. This kind of people will result into you living a life that is filled with drama. And a life that is filled with drama is filled with chaos. And for me personally, that's not the type of life that I want to live. That's not the type of character that I want to develop. My aim is to become a better version of myself. And so I try my best to stay away from anything that has to do with toxic relationships and toxic environments. Once I can pull myself away from it, I will certainly pull myself away from it. Please note that there are gonna be situations that you will have to stay in it until things are changed for you. I'm not telling anyone to just quit your job because the environment is toxic. Everyone has different responsibilities. So you will definitely need to think it through and then try to find a way in which you can get yourself out of it, because these kinds of environments and these types of people, they will result into you being stressed, and stress, it impacts your overall life, and we do not want that. Another effective point is you learning the importance of taking some time for yourself. I believe I've mastered that. Understanding that you need some time for yourself is very important. Whether you're a wife, whether you're a mom, it's very important that you take some time to rejuvenate so that you can be the best version of yourself. So you need to take some time when your spouse may not be there or he's doing something on his own. You take some time and reflect. This time is very important because it allows you to evaluate your life. This time also helps you to improve and to become the best version of yourself, because after all, we cannot pour out of an empty cup. So you keep pouring to maybe your husband, your kids, your parents, your siblings. You're pouring out to grandma, to grandpa. What do you have for yourself? So we have to understand the importance of spending that time alone. And another extremely important tip is the fact that you need to practice gratitude. Being grateful for everything that you have opens the door for you to receive more. Be grateful for life. The fact that you have life, there is hope for you to accomplish the things that you dream to accomplish. Once you have life, there is hope for life to be better. So it's very important that we practice to be grateful for everything that we have. Being grateful for the people that are in your life, being grateful for the job that you have, being grateful for the food that is on your table, being grateful for the roof over your head. There are so many things to be grateful for. And always remember, even when you think that your life is bad, there's someone who has less than you and they are so grateful, they are so happy, they are so filled with joy because they are grateful. If you practice gratitude, you'll realize that you will have a more joyous life, a life that is filled with peace. And I can tell you this because it is true. It is something that I have done. You do not look to the east or look to the west on the things that others have, but you are grateful for what you have. When you practice gratitude, it helps you to be filled with this peace that you yourself will not understand. So practice gratitude today. Write in your journal, or you can speak out aloud. Lord, I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for my spouse. I'm thankful for my kids. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for, and just list the things that you're thankful for. For the things that you are not really happy about, you just pray and ask the Lord to change your situations for you. But trust me, a heart of gratitude leads to a life filled with peace. The last tip that I wish to share with you today is that you should always remember that you are your own competition. You do not need to compete with others. When you try to compete with others, this will definitely disrupt your peace. I implore you, try to compete with yourself. Yesterday, you may not have completed everything that is on your to-do list, but today, everything that is on your to-do list, you have completed it. Last month, a goal that you had, you were not able to accomplish it, but this month, you have accomplished it. You'll realize that this helps you to understand yourself more, and this is what we want to do. Again, it's progression over perfection. None of us are perfect. We are all work in progress, and so when we understand that we do not need to compete with anyone, it helps you to have this level of peace, knowing that your only competition is yourself, knowing that you're not going to compare yourself with anyone because everyone's journey is different. And trust me, when you understand this and when you apply this to your life, you'll realize that you are at peace. It helps you to live a life that you are happy about because you do not see anyone as a competition. You are not comparing yourself with others. Try it today and tell me in the comment section, how better do you feel? How much peace do you start having in your life since you have practiced not competing with others? With all of that being said, we have come to the end of another video. Thank you so much for watching. I would love for you to share in the comment section some of the practices that you have which helps you to live a life that is filled with peace. Until next time, be a ray of sunshine. Have an amazing day. Bye.